What's up, guys? Happy Wednesday. What a fantastic day. Trading the Nasdaq like we always do here on Chopper's motherfucking trading pit, bitches. What a great day, man. Awesome day. Up $4,600. I, in the Asia session, I made 1,000 bucks. So I'm up 3,600 just in New York. Yeah, the Asia, I'm up 4,600. So I took three trades today. One break even, which is the first trade we'll go over. Second one I got for 91 points. And then the third one I got for 40 points. So, and a total of $3,600. Actually, 3,620. So, anyways, so here we go. Going into the open, I put this red line here. This red line is 9:30. This is the open, but we always go back and we look at how I get set up for the day. So we got previous day high. We got a 4 hour high here. We got a big 4 hour bullet. Or oops, this should be red. Why is that green? All right. We got a 4 hour bearish gap right here with a New York high. We got London high right above it because holy shit, at pre market open 8 o'clock, um, we went 236 points. We ripped right here. This is 200. It doesn't look like that much because I'm on the 15-minute chart right now. But this is 236 points. It ripped at 8 o'clock today. I don't know what caused such a bullish run at the pre-market today. I couldn't find anything in the news. We have FOMC today, but that's not till 2 o'clock. Usually it's a little choppy before FOMC, but today, definitely not choppy. So, anyways, then we have this 15-minute gap here, lines up London low. We have this 4 hour fair value gap. That is the top of it. It is a bullish gap. Instead of having the big box here, I just put a line there. That way I know if it trades into it, then I can look for a trade from there, which also lined up with the 15-minute bullish gap, also lined up with Asia low. So this zone was a very strong zone, and look what's happening now. It's ripping. But anyway, so those are and then we have this 4 hour low here, just in case we kept trading lower, right? Then we got buy side here. We have buy side here. I could put as well, but we don't need to at this second. So, anyways, so that's what I had on my chart. So forget about all these black candles, right? Let's go down to the 2 minute chart, or actually, sorry, the 1 minute chart. So, yeah, this is what happened at 8 o'clock today. Here is 8 o'clock right here. Tap into this 15-minute gap again, and then we just ripped, right? So this is London high. We had a pullback, right? So look how close we came to New York high, and we reversed. We still haven't taken it out today, okay? I'm sure so many people lost their ass today because they were probably thinking, all right, we came so close to taking out London high or New York high. We had a pullback. They're probably thinking it's going to rip and take out New York high, right? My thought was we were going to have a pullback because of this huge move we just had, right? So I grabbed my fibs, which I have my OTE levels on it, optimal trade entry, if you guys don't know what that stands for. And the optimal trade entry, the golden zone for that is between the 70.50 and the 79, right? Oops, I put that on the wrong spot. Let me get rid of that real quick, right? So where do I drag it from? So if I'm looking for longs, you drag from the low up to the high. If you're looking for a short retracement, you drag from the highs to the low. So this is what I did. So we have this low here. We have this new high. I grab my fibs, pull it all the way up. Okay. And look what we have right here. We have this 15-minute gap. We have relative equal lows. We have London low. And we have the golden OTE zone. All lines up right here. Okay. So I called out in the community. My thought was we would come down, tap into this, reverse, go to the upside. But then I also mentioned that we could take shorts and this be our our target, our take profit. Okay, so at the open, we had right before the open, we created this bearish gap, this 1 minute bearish gap. Okay, so had that on the chart. We open, we trade lower, we come up, we almost tap into it, but we leave this wick. So right here, I took an entry. Okay, and I was hoping for a quick flush down. Okay, when we traded lower, when we broke these lows right here, I went to break even. Okay, because I was saving myself for a pullback. Okay, so what ends up happening, I get taken out for break even. Okay, whatever, one break even. Okay, now we just sit and we wait to see what our next entry could be. Okay, so price comes up. What's it do? It taps into this 1 minute bearish gap. We did close above consequent encroachment, but then we had this nice bearish candle close. Okay, we start printing this candle. I notice on my order flow chart that you guys can't see it right now, but I noticed that right here, buyers were getting absorbed. So on my order flow chart, it'll show me big bubbles when big orders come in, like 60, 70 contract orders, 100 contract orders, however many it is, right? And I will actually tell you right here, we had a 24 contract order for buys to step in. What happens? They don't get rewarded. It reverses. Okay, so buyers were getting absorbed. I entered here, and my TP was this 15-minute gap, just the top of the 15-minute gap, because sometimes it'll tap into just the top of the gaps in reverse. Okay, so we start trading lower. I trailed my stop to this high after this, so I got in. What was my entry? My entry was 720, wasn't it? Or no, sorry, 690. That's what it was. My entry was 690. So I went short at, it was like 690.75. Went short there. Okay, I just put it above there, and my take profit was this gap. Okay, could have been Asia low, may have been a smarter take profit, but these relative equal lows were juicy, and I love going to my TP and then not having to deal with any pullback. So, and I was happy with that. That would have been a 171 point trade. Okay. So, real quick, I trade minis. I trade one mini. So, 171 times 20, that would have been a $3,400 trade right there. Okay. So, anyways, I enter the trade. We trade down, come up, this nice bearish candle. Okay. I don't know. Let's do this so you guys can kind of see it better. Okay. All right. Make this wick. I trailed my stop above that wick. Okay. We come down, make this wick. I trail my stop above this wick. Okay. Come down. We make this wick. I trail my stop above this wick. Okay. Come down. We're trading down. I put once this went down to here, I thought possible flush here. One thing you got to pay attention to, where are we? We are at the 50% zone. So I ended up putting my stop right at it, because it was a possibility for this to rip right back up to my entry. Okay. So I put it at the 50% zone. I was hoping for this to just continue lower. What happens? Comes in, takes me out for 91 points. Not a bad trade, right? what ends up happening? It comes up, um, wicks out, and then reverses, and you can see what happened. It comes and takes out Asia low. Okay. Um, so that was that trade. Beautiful trade. I'll take it. Right. 91 points. I'm forgetting what that was. 91 times 20. Yeah. So 1820. Okay. So I am up 28.20 on the day right there. Okay. Um, After that, after I get taken out of this trade, I don't enter short again. Okay, I could have because this was just a nice little pullback, but I waited because my other trade thought was this zone. Okay, are we going to get a reversal at this zone? Take out the one in low, respect the 15-minute gap, respect the OTE levels, boom, trade back up to New York high. It flushes right through it. Okay, I'm glad it did it there because I didn't get faked out, right? So it flushes through. Okay, down here we have, as I said in the beginning, we have this 4-hour fair value gap, lines up with a 15-minute fair value gap, lines up with Asia low. Very strong zone here. Okay, so I mentioned in the Discord that this zone is our next spot for a reversal. Okay, so we come down, trade into it, we bounce here, and I saw on my order flow chart that buyers were stepping in, and down here sellers got absorbed. There was a bunch of sellers here. What happens? They didn't get rewarded, so I entered right here. We bounce up. I just to be safe, I trailed my stop again, and I was just going for this 15-minute gap. I just wanted to make a little bit more, nothing crazy. And I got taken out by these wicks for another $800. Okay, plus 800. That puts my total at 3620. Can I take another? Because I'm up 46. Anyways, I'm doing my math wrong. But anyways, those were the trades that I took today. Beautiful setup. Um, I know, and man, Palermo nailed it with me. Great job, man. I love seeing that. I love when we eat together, man. We're just at that table, we're just eating the market, man. We're eating it. I fucking love it, man. I love this shit. So another solid day. Just using levels, man. Using levels and order flow. So hope you guys learned something from this, and we'll catch you on the next one.